What's going on, guys? Micro True Calibers here. I want to discuss with you guys about concealed carry, the different types of concealed carrying, the holsters to use when concealed carrying, and the reason why you would conceal carry. First, there are about 3 to 4 ways of concealed carrying. You can carry either appendix, 3 to 4 o'clock, or the 6 o'clock. I rarely see the 6 o'clock, as for me, again, it's my opinion, it's unsafe. It's unsafe because you cannot see your firearm, nor you can justify where the firearm is pointing at. As for your 3 and 4 o'clock, those I usually see more often. Who I train with, those guys actually carry from the 3 to 4 o'clock. I carry appendix, and that's because I am comfortable carrying appendix. I don't carry 3 to 4 o'clock because it just doesn't feel comfortable for me. I personally feel it's based off of structure, as also the build. Me, appendix carry is not only just comfortable, but the feel for my firearm, as well as me having to punch out when I need to, is just fluid movement that I can easily grasp. With the 3 to 4 o'clock, it's a lot harder for me. One, I have to cant to the side in order to grab my firearm. I'm around 200 something pounds. I'm 6 foot, so my build is a little different. My laceration is fairly lower than usual, so I do have to cant to the side in order to clear and grab my firearm. Same goes for the 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is even worse. But for my appendix, I can easily clear to grab my firearm. What I'm carrying right now, I'll show you guys clear. Nothing in the mag. This is my SIG P320 X5 Legion. Also carrying an extra mag as well. This holster is the Tier 1 concealment holster. This holster has 2 clips to clip onto your belt, as well as a claw to press against the belt to allow the holster to form to your body. And how that is, you guys can see that it is curved perfectly for an appendix carry. My firearm is pointing straight downward. It is not pointing to my family jewels. I got those to the side. It's not pointing to my leg. And basically it's pointing straight down. It's not hitting anything. It's canted a little bit, but not too much. So I can still move. I can sit. When I sit, the gun's not pressing forward. The gun is straight down. Understanding that, again, it's based off of structure. An individual who has, more to love is going to be pressing against the grip module, where the beaver tail's at, pressing against their belly. And so it's understandable that when it's pressing against the belly, more than likely it's going to get uncomfortable, especially when you have to sit down. That's why vast majority carry for the 3 and the 4 o'clock. What I also carry is I carry a holster that doesn't have a magazine, an extra magazine. I also carry the MIE production holster. This is carrying my macro. This gun is also clear. This holster has 2 choices of clips. This clip is just a normal basic clip that goes over the belt. Then you also can remove this, and it comes with 2 additional clips here that you can place to also clip onto your belt. This is what I like so far. Haven't had any issues. I carry this as well, same way, appendix carry, and as you can tell, you can't print. I don't print. The draws for this are easy. For both firearms, my initial draw would be to place your thumb over the beaver tail, over the top, where you can feel close to your rear sights. So when you pull your firearm up, essentially all you really need to do is press your thumb downward to grasp the firearm even more. That gives you more leverage on the firearm. We don't have to adjust. It just gives you more firm leverage riding on that beaver tail, to where you could just bring your support hand forward and you're ready to fire. The other thing too is to cover, when you do carry appendix, even with 3 to 4 o'clock, you got to make sure you clear your shirt, your garment, as high as possible. You don't want to clear it short to where you go to try to grab your firearm and you're grabbing some of your shirt as well. Having to refocus on what you're attempting to trying to do instead of taking out the target in front of you. So when you want to, you clear your garment as high as possible, coming up and punching out. Give you guys a couple examples here. Up, punch out. And I got a good firm grip. I can hit my light if I need to. Don't need to adjust my grip. Side picture. And it's pretty easy. I got pretty used to carrying appendix. I've been carrying appendix for the past 6 years. I do see a bunch of my buddies carrying for the 3 or 4 o'clock. The guys I train with and the times I've been carrying, I've never felt that 3 or 4 was comfortable for me. I've always carried appendix. There's the reasons why to carry. Why to conceal carry is just specifically for your safety. Understanding that this world is getting worse. I don't feel as if anything sometimes is getting better. They have its good days, they have its bad. Now with social media, you're seeing everything. And so I'd rather be prepared than to not be prepared. You got to make sure you're protecting your flock. You're protecting the sheep. You're the sheepdog and they're the sheep. You're protecting the flock and you're making sure your family and everybody else you care for and around you are safe. The main primary thing to consider when you do conceal carry, that is situational awareness. You got to make sure you're situationally aware of your surroundings, making sure when you go into a building that you can easily determine where the exit's at and where the entrance is at. You can determine whether or not an individual is going to be a suspect or there's going to be a threat. Typically, when I go to a restaurant, for example, with my family and I move towards where the back, exits at, or towards the back of the room. Usually that is my main point of view, to where I can see the entrance and the exit, making sure that anybody that comes in and goes out, I'm aware of, if they are a suspect or they are a threat. Again, protecting the flock. Other than that, guys, conceal carry, if you can, do it. If you don't know how to utilize a firearm, train yourself. Look at YouTube videos. Look online. Familiarize yourself with it, because rather have it ready and available and know how to use it than to not have it at all and risk your life. That is it, guys. Hope you like and appreciate the video. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you guys later.